Plant-based diets are often praised for their many health benefits: reduced risk of heart disease, lower cholesterol, improved weight management, and a lighter environmental footprint. But as with any dietary pattern, there are trade-offs. One nutrient that often flies under the radar for vegetarians and vegans is creatine, a compound not classified as an essential nutrient, yet one that plays a crucial role in physical strength, cognitive performance, and energy metabolism. For those who exclude animal products from their diet, creatine deficiency may develop slowly and quietly, manifesting as reduced exercise capacity, slower recovery, and even mental fatigue. Understanding this risk and what to do about it can make a significant difference in overall vitality and performance on a plant-based lifestyle. Creatine is synthesized naturally by the body in the liver and kidneys using amino acids: arginine, glycine, and methionine. However, most people obtain a significant portion of their creatine from food, particularly from animal sources like red meat, poultry, and fish. In fact, a standard omnivorous diet provides about 1 to 2 grams of creatine per day, which helps maintain higher levels of phosphocreatine in muscle and brain tissue. In contrast, plant-based foods contain virtually no creatine, which means vegetarians and vegans must rely entirely on internal synthesis to meet their needs. Over time, this often results in lower creatine stores, especially in muscle tissue and possibly in the brain. The consequences of lower creatine levels aren't always obvious at first. Many vegetarians and vegans feel great initially after switching to a plant-based diet. But as training intensity increases, or as aging places new demands on the body, subtle energy deficits can emerge. Creatine plays a central role in regenerating ADP, the molecule that fuels cellular activity. When creatine levels are low, energy production becomes less efficient, leading to quicker fatigue during high-intensity exercise, slower recovery, and reduced performance during repeated bursts of activity. This may explain why studies consistently show that vegetarians and vegans often perform worse on short-duration, high-power output tests compared to omnivores, unless they supplement with creatine. But it's not just about physical energy. Creatine is also highly concentrated in the brain, where it helps maintain energy stability during periods of cognitive stress, sleep deprivation, or mental fatigue. Low brain creatine has been linked to impaired working memory, slower reaction times, and even increased risk of depression. In several studies, vegetarians who supplemented with creatine experienced significant improvements in cognitive function, particularly in tasks that involve short-term memory and problem-solving under pressure. This suggests that plant-based eaters may be more sensitive to the cognitive effects of creatine supplementation than meat eaters. This makes creatine one of the few supplements that can be considered not only beneficial but potentially necessary for individuals following a strict vegetarian or vegan diet, especially those who are physically active, older, or under chronic mental stress. The good news is that creatine supplementation is safe, vegan-friendly, most commercial forms are synthetically produced, and affordable. A daily dose of 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate is typically enough to restore muscle and brain creatine stores to optimal levels. That said, supplementation isn't mandatory for everyone. Some individuals synthesize creatine more efficiently than others, and if you're not engaging in high-intensity training or experiencing mental fatigue, you may not notice a dramatic difference right away. However, for those who experience persistent low energy, poor exercise tolerance, slow recovery, or cognitive fog, creatine is one of the simplest interventions with a strong safety and efficacy record. There are no known long-term risks for healthy individuals, although mild side effects like bloating or gastrointestinal discomfort can occur in a small subset of users, especially when large loading doses are taken. Starting with a modest daily dose and staying well hydrated generally minimizes these issues. In conclusion, while a well-planned plant-based diet can meet nearly all nutritional needs, creatine remains a unique blind spot, one that deserves more attention. For vegetarians and vegans looking to maximize physical performance, support mental clarity, and reduce fatigue, creatine isn't just a gym supplement. It's a crucial nutrient often missing from the modern plant-based lifestyle. By recognizing this gap and filling it with a simple daily supplement, plant-based eaters can enjoy all the benefits of their diet without compromising their strength, resilience, or cognitive edge.